today we'd revisit Kate Rebecca Leach's creative abstract watercolour book, and I thought it'd be really nice to recreate these soothing scallops. I've already done them in these colours, so I thought it'd be nice to do my own take on it. So what we are going to use today, we are going to use the Kuretake, the Art Nouveau paints. And the reason that I chose these is that they have a tendency to go with each other. So whatever colour you put down and another colour next to it, they seem to go together. So I thought I'm going to be a little bit random with it and see how that goes. And to help with this process, I've got a masking pen. So I thought instead of trying to paint and leave the gap like Kate does here, she leaves this lovely white gap here. I thought we'd recreate it by using a masking pen, getting that down on the page, and then painting into our scallops. What you have to do with this masking pen is wait until it's completely dry, because if you start to paint with your favourite paint brushes, then what will happen is that masking fluid will get on your brush and will ruin it. So you will need to let that dry and make sure it's dry. I just usually tend to touch it and make sure it's dry before I paint. Okay, so let's get going. I've got the cold press watercolour paper all taped down. I'm going to use the book as a reference, so I've got that right next to me here. And I've got my masking pen there. And I'm just going to make sure that's taped down. And then I'm going to bring my scallop round. So there's 3 of them here. Bring it round. Not worrying that they're not perfect or they're not exactly like Kate's. Now I've got a bit of fluid there on the page there, so I'm just going to take that off because we want to have paint there. So hopefully that's done that. And then we're going to bring us another scallop round, but it's going to go halfway, just like that. And again here. And round again. And then finish off there. So you can see it's just a layering process. We're just going to keep going. Again, it's the same format as we did the first one. Bring it round. Bring it round again. And then we are moving on to the format that we used for our second line. I really like using this masking pen. It feels really nice. It's a bit like using a pencil and just adding those layers onto the page. Putting these patterns down. Okay, I'll bring that up so you can see that in a bit more detail. You can see it's a little bit raised. It's quite nice just by itself. So we'll let that dry. So I'll be back shortly. So I'm just checking that the masking fluid is all dry, and it's a little bit tacky, but it's dry enough. And I've grabbed a medium-sized round brush, and I'm just diving in, grabbing my favourite colours here. And I thought it'd be good to do groups of 3 across the page. So I'm grabbing one colour and then completing 3 of these scallops. So I've gone for a lovely lush purple. I've then gone for a really nice green, and then I've got this lovely orange. The good thing about these colours, these paints, is that they all seem to go with each other. So if you have got this set of paints, don't be fearful. Just grab your favourite colours and get them into those scallops. So I've now gone for this denim-y kind of blue, and I'm just finding where I can put that. I don't want 2 colours next to each other, so I want them all to be slightly different, and that's why I'm sort of moving them around the page. So I've got this lovely pink and just filling that in there and filling it in here. It's really great, this masking pen, because it just holds all of your paints separately. So it's all nice and dry now, and I am going to reuse the paints that we've already used. I'm going to mark make on top using a very fine brush. So I'm going in, grabbing one of my favourite colours, and then just adding some patterns on top of the scallops. So I've got a finer brush here, and I'm just making these swooping kind of movements and then adding some dots, and then using the side of the brush there, pressing that down onto the page. Moving on to the next one and adding these little branches to those dots that I've already put down, and then adding some scallop marks on top of this scallop. This is just so easy to do. Whatever pops into your mind, just get the pattern down and just have a fun and interesting time. So I'm just continuing. I've got that lovely light pink there, and I'm just pressing the brush again and then adding layers of different colours of dots onto the page. So I'm trying to make each and every scallop just slightly different from the next. You know, some of them are very much like each other, but some are a little bit different. And I'm going to layer on top of some of these paint marks that we're putting down here. So when you're finished with all your patterns and all your lovely designs, then you will need to let the paint dry if you want to layer further on top. So I am just adding some little dots there and just enhancing these little flower shapes there, and then adding some dots on top of the paint marks that we've made there. So just continuing and filling up the space. So I hope you like this. If you like this, please like, please subscribe, and please hype. That just tells YouTube that you like this content, and it will push it out to other people. And if you would like to leave me a comment, I come back to you very, very quickly. I can answer any questions. Maybe it's just you just want to say you like it. I would love to hear from you. And I'd be most interested to hear what colours you'd use for this. So I've let all of that paint dry, and now I'm peeling away the masking fluid. Really fun to do because it reveals your lovely picture. I'm going to bring it up to the screen so you can see the lovely detail there. Really, really enjoyable to do. Really, really fun. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to see you again soon. All right then.